Good morning. Tuesday morning. What a day I have. What a day. Starting it off 8 a.m. at Proov, meeting a drone company that I've tried to set a meeting with for the past, I'd say 4 to 5 months. They partnered with DJI, Israeli company doing drone games, so we finally set that. 8 a.m. Then Proov. Then I have a couple of meetings there at Proov, having lunch with Shaul Weissband, an old high school friend, I should say, building a remarkable company called Jiffity.com, partnered with the biggest retailers in the world, literally. After that, I'm meeting the one and only Joseph Goldsmith, as in the guy who's editing this, the vlog editor. He's here in Israel, and we're going to be hitting the famous Proov view, maybe droning. Just catching up, getting together, basically back-to-back meetings literally all day. From 8 a.m. until, looking at my schedule right now, 10 p.m. all day back-to-back. It's going to be a crazy day. And then tomorrow is the eve, the day before Sukkot, another holiday. So no vlogging tomorrow or the next day. Couple of days. And next week's going to be a great week. In a couple of weeks from now, just giving you a heads up right now, I'll be traveling for a good month and a half straight, basically. Not really straight, but starting off the month of November in Palo Alto, last week or the third week in November in Melbourne. Then I'm talking about going to Binghamton University and Toronto. It's going to be a crazy couple of months, but you're going to have some really good episodes from around the world. So there's that. Anyway, today's going to be a great day. Here we go. I made it to Herzliya bright and early, and I pulled into this parking lot, and there's quite a line of automobiles here. Check this out. What just happened? Not bad. Made it to the Proov office at 7:30 a.m. That's got to be a record. The problem? No one's here yet. The good news is they're 20 steps away from the beach, so you know where I'm going. So I'm meeting Adam from EdgyBees, a drone gaming company this morning. That means I have not only the DJI Spark, but the DJI Mavic as well. DJI Mavic, DJI Spark. I have a half an hour or 25 minutes till our meeting, so I think I'm gonna do some flying here right now. All right, so I say this to you guys a lot, and I say, you know, I'm meeting remarkable entrepreneurs, I'm seeing insane technology. I know I say it a lot, but this time I really mean it. Sorry, but listen, this guy right here, how did I don't even know if you know how I originally connected with you, but I'm sitting minding my own business, and I read a TechCrunch article about DJI partnering with an Israeli company. I'm like, what? How did I not know about this, Mr. Droney, Mr. DJI? So I think I reached out on LinkedIn originally.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So, all right, who are you?
I'm Adam Kaplan, and I'm CEO of EdgyBees.
EdgyBees.com. Okay. What is EdgyBees?
We have built an augmented reality platform for drones.
I mean, you don't get much buzzier than that. Like you said before, all you got to do is add in like social networking and an AI, and you're good. Like you have it all covered. But no, but really, they did build an augmented reality platform for drones. So you know, their original kind of, I guess, I don't know, demo, but the original kind of application was an app where, you know, instead of me flying my drone and like, okay, great, I'm flying. They actually built a game in the air, and you're flying through kind of cool stuff. And I was playing around with it, super cool stuff. But that's just like the tip of the iceberg. Give me your background a little bit.
So my background, I'm born and raised in Providence, Rhode Island. Went to college in LA, and I've been in Israel for the past 10 plus years.
How do you like it?
It's great. Our office is up near the beach in Kfar Vitkin in Chofit. So,
I'll be visiting.
We fly drones and play at the beach.
What could be bad? All right, and so give me your professional background, like real quick, in like a 6 second.
So my background, I have founded and sold a couple of companies, both in the biotech space as well as in the data storage storage space. And now we're doing something far more cool.
Okay, so you're kind of a brainy, and I might even say something that I hope you don't take the wrong way. Your founder is even more insane.
Yeah, my founder, he's a smart guy. He's the, and two founders actually. So Nitai Magidis, as well as Menashe Haskin, who up until recently, he ran the Amazon Prime Air office here in Israel.
Like Amazon drones that you've heard of, he ran it, yes?
And prior to that, he worked, he was responsible for the development of the Amazon Fire TV. And prior to that, he worked on the Amazon Echo, which is now the Alexa.
So that's it? That's all he did?
Yeah, and he founded a company and sold it as well. So.
And the other founder, what's his background?
Nitai also is a robotics expert, and as well as been working in the drone space, and he's up in our area as well. So
this is like, I mean, this is literally mind like bending what you're doing right now. I mean, because forget consumers. Let's talk about me for one second. I'm flying. I flew, right here on the beach a second ago, as you guys saw. I'm like, okay, I love taking footage. I'm fun. I have a good time with this stuff. But like, all right, then what? Like, there's not much. People always ask about drones. Like, you buy it and then it sits on your shelf. There's not much you can do with it, right? So with you guys, you're developing a whole different layer. Whether it's games or whether it's I'm flying, and I can see where I'm flying over, and there's endless applications potentially for what to do with this. Can you just like name a few that are not off the record?
Yeah, so the most high profile one is we have built the ability to augment maps, GPS locations, to help find people. So most recently, actually, the software has been used in the Florida Keys and Jacksonville and Fort Lauderdale to help the drone pilots that were helping people after the hurricane to locate people that were stranded. So that's, we have other applications for augmenting power lines and so people don't crash into power lines, but there's endless opportunities to, in real time, put AR for a camera that's moving really fast.
So what you're saying is we're just getting started with drones.
Exactly.
Yesterday you guys met Vayar. Today you're meeting these guys. I mean, people talk about the level and the caliber of Israeli entrepreneurs and Israeli innovation. I think you're seeing the best of the best. This is wild technology. It took us like 4 months, I want to say, to get together. It just took, you're a busy guy, I'm a busy guy. But this morning we sat on the beach and my mind is absolutely blown. What you're doing is unbelievable. The only question remains how I can help you guys, because I gotta help you guys. I love what you're doing. Obviously, Mr. Droney, you gotta think about that, but just keep rocking and change the world, man. Seriously. Good luck.
Great, thanks.
Cool. I know I say this a lot, but what those guys are building is just, the way I see it, in fact, this is something we talked about. The hardware world has been commoditized, whether it's the PC, whether it's servers, whether it's mobile. It's software that's eating the world, as many smarter than people than myself have said. And software is what matters. Software is what generates more revenue. DJI and all these drone players, and all of the rest of them, by the way. DJI dominates the market now, but there are going to be a lot of players in that space over the next decade. They're all building hardware. These guys, as far as I'm concerned, are building the app store of drones. They're building a software layer that is going to dominate the drone space in the next couple of years. Super humble entrepreneurs, unbelievable potential. Many things he told me, were off the record, so I can't talk about them, but the potential here is just across all verticals, literally all verticals. And I just can't wait to go visit them in their office. It's just an unbelievable story, unbelievable company. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be hearing a lot about them in the next couple of years. Pretty sure you're gonna be hearing a lot about them over the next decade. Love these guys. All right, now headed to Bistro 56. One of my all-time favorite restaurants. Love the food there. Meeting Shaul Weisband, like I said, a childhood friend. I think he's the CMO of Jiffity.com. Really, really cool company in the gifting space. He was actually outside of Israel, living abroad for a couple of years. He's back now, and we've been trying to coordinate this meeting for a couple of months. So it's gonna be cool to catch up and hear what's up. Hopefully, I'll get some footage of the food this time. I remembered the food. Very, very esteemed guest on today's vlog episode. We were hoping today would be the 100th episode. It's not.
Close.
But still.
Close.
You see me in the vlog, and you think I'm doing this. But really, it's this dude. This is Joseph Goldsmith, the guy who does the entire editing process. And I'm telling you, literally, out of the 100% that goes into this vlog, I'd say 20% is the content, and the rest is this guy. How many hours a day on average do you think you spend on this vlog?
Between 6 and 9, honestly.
A day. 6 and 9 hours a day. That's insane.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I don't think I've ever spent 9 hours on anything a day.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Are you having a good time?
It's great.
I mean, you're meeting awesome people.
Awesome people. And all these companies that I would not have known before if it wasn't for Hillel.
Really?
Some of these companies, yeah, 100%. You kidding? I would not have known Proov and Home Talk and all these unbelievable companies.
That's awesome.
If it was not for this vlog.
That's good. I didn't even pay him to say that.
No, not at all.
I love it.
Serious.
And how's it to be at the actual the epic Proov HQ that you've seen in the vlog 1,000 times.
It's incredible. I feel like I know this place already just because I've seen it so many times on the vlog, and so I walked into Proov and I'm like, oh yeah, I know this door and I know like how to walk in.
Someone
there.
Ben Wiener, who's a VC in Jerusalem, wrote me today on Facebook. He goes, just curious, where do you live? And I was like, I live in Beit Shemesh. He goes, yeah, but where? I said, Sid Vanit. He goes, I'm on Sid Vanit right now. I recognize the view from your morning pictures.
So it's like the same exact view. Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
So how long are you here for, man?
I'm here for another 2 weeks.
On
really
vacation,
great
right?
to be here on vacation, visiting family.
Not letting him take vacation.
No. I lived with my family in Israel up until 3 years ago. And when people ask me where I live, I say I'm on vacation in New York, and it's been 3 years.
Nice. So you want to come back?
The plan is to come back here. I know what you're going to say now, that it's on camera, so,
yeah.
You know, but the plan is
It's like you know all my footage by heart,
I
man.
do. I know everything by heart, you know, but it's great. I love it.
Wait, so give me your background. What's your story? How old are you?
I am 25 years old. I grew up in New York till I was going into end of 10th grade.
By the way, sorry for interrupting, but you know I do that all the time. It's funny, you're like used to be saying it to other people. You know how many people have said to me over the last, how many months have we been doing this?
Since Pesach, so 4 or 5.
4 or 5 months. You know how many people have said to me, oh, you work with JoJo. The whole world knows you, man.
Thanks. Well, the same thing like with you, when people say that, like, I see Hillel's videos, you work with Hillel, it's great.
A lot of people.
It comes full circle, it's good.
It's pretty cool. Okay, so 25 years old, yeah, go on.
25 years old, grew up in New York with my family up until middle of 10th grade. My parents were like, hey, we want to move to Israel, and I was
in 10th grade?
In 10th grade.
No, that's when I moved to Israel, right?
Really?
Yeah, in 10th grade.
We have to actually exchange stories.
MTA to Chorei, man.
How DRS to GMAX in Jerusalem, but you know, my parents told me we were moving. I was kind of like, yeah, let's do it.
Oh, really? I wasn't.
And then I got here, and then it was kind of like, wait, what the heck am I doing?
What just happened?
I was like, it was not good. So it took me a bunch of years to, you know, realize how amazing this place is and how incredible this place is. And
so why'd you leave?
I left because I wanted to make the decision to come back to Israel by myself, and also to work in New York. There was more opportunity for video, especially where I was.
So we did get to that. What do you do?
When people ask me what I do, I'm a video producer. I was working full-time at a company in Midtown Manhattan for 2 years. I just left that to focus on freelance projects, including this vlog.
You know, I have to say, I don't know if you recall how this whole thing unfolded.
Oh, I remember, of course.
You were like, let's have coffee. And I was like, oh, let's have coffee. I didn't even make that, because I knew I wanted a vlog, but I didn't have.
By the way, I didn't go into this thinking we were going to vlog.
Right.
It was kind of just like, hey, I've been following your stuff. I knew I was coming to Israel. You know, I always, you know, think about coming back, this and that. So I was like, good time to network, this and that. So
and we were having coffee in Aroma, and then like he takes out his DJI Osmo. I'm like, whoa, why do you have a DJI Osmo? He's like, yeah, I'm a video editor. I'm like, hallelujah.
Yeah.
So I was like, we got to do this. He's like, you know what? Let's just do it. And again, I don't know if I remember it very well. In the beginning, he was like, yeah, let's just do it. I don't want anything. He's literally started working for free, and I was like, then I realized how good he was, and I was like, how long is this taking you every day? He's like, yeah, 6 hours.
And then I realized how long it would take me.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So then I put on Facebook, and I'm like, okay, guys, you know, you've been watching the vlogs. I hope you're enjoying it. I need to start paying my editor. This is crazy. I want to up my game. And then Benny Shavi reached out, and he sponsored.
Are we allowed to?
Yeah, I don't care if he says there's a massive helicopter on top of us right now. So then Benny Shavi. I'm just telling you guys how this all happened. Benny Shavi reached out. He's like, I got this. I'm not gonna embarrass him too much, but he was unbelievably just legendary with this thing.
I've never met him. I've just been in touch with him over email, but he is incredible. I mean, even just from that one vlog that he was in, and just like
he's awesome.
Personality,
really
he's
awesome.
The man. He's awesome.
So you have to meet him, by the way. I'm gonna
I really do.
You don't need an introduction. But you should meet when you're here.
Yeah, I plan on it.
And then so I
grew up in New York. Parents decided to move.
Wait.
What? So let me guess, what are you going to say now? Take a step back.
Hold on.
Where you go?
Wait. No. That's actually what I want to say. Don't piss me off. Just one more thing. After Benny started sponsoring, I was like, well, now we have budget. Let's do this. And so I tweeted that I want, you know, the GH5, this camera, and B&H Photo called me. They're like, we saw your tweet. We're sending it, and we're sponsoring it. And they gave us this laptop. They gave us this camera, and basically all they've sent me. And by the way, I have so many things at home that they've sent me that I want to use, like the ring light. Kaltura is also sponsoring it. They want to help us with the video infrastructure. We just got to figure out how to optimize that. We're not. You haven't because they're a super powerful platform that they work with, like the biggest video players. We're not the biggest video player yet, so we have to figure out how to optimize it. But
keyword.
There you go. But the bottom line is we have amazing sponsors, and it all happened. Honestly, it all happened because he reached out. We were like, let's have coffee, and that's it. So people, I just want to say my lesson to people when they talk to me about this is like, you know, people are like, I don't have time for meetings. You know what? You should always make time to meet good people, even if there's no immediate agenda. I cannot tell you how many opportunities have come to me in my career because I made time to meet someone. Not that it was a hard decision to meet you, but I'm just saying, like, had we not met, this whole thing wouldn't happen. Back to you.
100%. And I'll just go off of that is, you know, when people ask me how I got my job, this and that, and do what I do, you know, a lot of it all has to do with networking and meeting people. And, you know, all it takes is an email or a message. Hey, I love your stuff. Let's grab coffee, this and that. And I've done it, you know, ever since Hillel, and I saw the success from that. I've done it to so many different people and so many different, you know, production companies. And I'll give a shout out to this guy. His name is Adam Rubin. He owns a company in Israel called Kaveret, and I've seen some of his videos. He made this unbelievable video for Jerusalem.
I think I've heard of this.
They are just incredible people. So he was in New York, I saw it, and I reached out, and I just sent a message, hey, love your stuff, let's meet. We met for, you know, an hour or two just talking, and nothing came out of that meeting, but it was great to meet him, and
right.
It all just happened because of his message. And
so let me just say one thing. One request I have.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you don't know what's coming.
I don't know what's coming.
This is a bad one.
Uh-oh.
You need to frickin' enable notifications on your phone.
So I just got a new iPhone, I upgraded from a 6 to a new 6 because my other one was messed up, and I don't have any notifications on, which I'm sort of happy about.
So I get it. I get why you're happy about it. But like, I'm actually like, I wouldn't name anybody, of course, but I'm actually thinking of writing a blog post about why push notifications in the business world is mandatory. You can't. I'm serious. Like now.
Well, okay, but
it's
like, only on Facebook Messenger, and the only business I usually
Oh, you have push on other things?
No, actually, I was just on like iMessage.
Because I write him a message, I get a response 45 minutes later.
Well, I know at this point what is needed daily.
No,
so
but it might
there was that once.
There was that one time where I sent.
Hey, but I did it though. But I did it.
Right.
But
First of all, by the way, there have been nights. I'm serious right now. I gotta give a shout. There have been nights where like he sent me a thing and like it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. He was like probably I can't even imagine how tired he was, and I was like, oh my god, there's that one little thing you need to edit that out, and like editing out means starting all over again and then exporting and emailing, and like I would have totally understood. He'd been like, I'll do it in the morning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, but he like stays up sometimes till like 4 or 5, literally 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning working on the vlog. So seriously, thank you.
Of course.
Honestly.
I mean, it's great. But with that, it's also doing what you love to do. You know, if I didn't love doing this, I would not be staying up till 3 in the morning. But
100%.
I enjoy video editing. I enjoy doing this type of stuff. So, you know, as hard as it is to stay up super late, it's something that I enjoy doing and it's my job. So I have to take as much advantage of it as I can.
So, a lot of people yesterday, 2 people actually wrote to me yesterday about yesterday's vlog with the scooter. Casey, watch out. Have people said this? Have people ever said to you that you have similar styling to Casey's editing, or?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that I sort of started this whole vlogging thing because I don't vlog, but you know, I definitely take after some of these amazing YouTubers that just really know how to do it, and they do a really incredible job.
You know, we're gonna have a vlog episode with Casey.
Yeah, I mean, that day when that day comes, I mean, I'm ready.
I have literally. Did I ever show you this email? I didn't show you this email because last time we saw you was before this email. Let me show you something. Hold on a minute.
Are you not coming to New York? I thought you were supposed to come soon. You're not coming anywhere?
We were talking about it. I'm probably coming to Binghamton, but that's not really New York. You know what? I'll be honest with you. Like, yeah, his editing's cool, his content's cool, but really, what I love about his work is that you just connect with the guy. Like, you feel like he's someone you would be good friends with. You know what I mean?
He just makes it real,
authentic.
And, authentic.
Love it.
It's always good.
Very cool, dude. It's very cool. We got you on the vlog, and now you have to teach me how to use this camera.
Yeah.
I'm turning this off.
Do it.
See you later. Yeah, it's dark. I just got home, and the day is not even close to over. I think we can all agree today was a pretty legendary day. I think you met some remarkable people. Tomorrow I'm not vlogging. The next day I'm not vlogging. It's Sukkot, a Jewish holiday. I'll be off for a couple of days. Pretty much all of next week I'll be off. So today was a good way to end the kind of break, and glad that Joseph made this episode. That was super cool. So I'll see you in approximately 9 days. Later.